handwriting is important. Now, it may seem that with advances in technology, all that used to be written can now be typed faster and more efficiently. But not necessarily. There are developmental and sentimental reasons to pick up a pen and use good old cursive writing. Here's what Pat says.
The stylus, the quill pen, the ballpoint, the marker, and all the things on my shirt here, the fountain pens. If you want a single symbol of what human knowledge does, pick any one of them. The act and the art of writing, humans recording the human story, is one we're losing to texting and to computers, and it's one that the LA Unified School District, wisely and happily, wants to bring back, learning cursive writing. For short, longhand. All the famous quotes about writing, like the pen being mightier than the sword, those are not just metaphors. The physical act of writing is about more than recording words on paper. The brain gets a tremendous boost when this happens. Do you know who sometimes writes in cursive? Stephen King, J.K. Rowling, the creator of Harry Potter. Graham Greene, one of the finest writers of the last century, said, "My two fingers on a keyboard have never connected with my brain. My hand on a pen does." And Meghan Markle, now Her Royal Highness, the Duchess of Sussex, pointed out how something handwritten signals that it's too special for a keyboard. She said that if he takes the time to put pen to paper and not type something, there's something incredibly romantic and beautiful about that. Now, the neuroscience makes it clear that writing longhand fires up important parts of your brain, and the rituals of loops and dots and the flow of ink deliver a sense of meditative calm. Stephen King says putting pen to paper makes you think about each word as you write it. The sentences compose themselves in your head. It's like hearing music, only it's words. Compare that to texting, to the frantic all-thumbs shorthand of abbreviations and emojis and the ready, fire, aim messages you immediately regret sending. And are we going to rewrite those verses in the Old Testament where a divine hand appears and writes on the wall foretelling the doom of a king? Would the almighty DM something that important? Now, the movies convey creativity with scenes of people scribbling and crumpling up the paper and starting again. And there's a retro craze for beautiful pens and penmanship, and so many videos of it, you can practically call this little genre pen porn. But ballpoint or Ticonderoga #2 doesn't matter. Good on you, LAUSD. And for the rest of you, if nothing else works, here's the Hollywood argument. How else will you be able to sign autographs when you're famous?
Thanks, Pat. Up next, a look at this day in history. LA Times Today will continue right after this. Stay with us.